Hey there, Heather. Ho there. It's Jeff Cutter Dial. Welcome me to a unusual day. It is a day that no games are today. As you can see, let's take a look. Yep, see, no games on the scheduled day. Everyone gets the day off to refresh their batteries. And we'll look at some stats and all that. Let's talk about the AL leaders. Trish Speaker of the 1920 Cleveland Indians leading with a 377 bat average, just a point ahead of Shoeless Joe Jackson of the White Sox at 376, and Jimmy Fox of the Oakland Legends at 365. Home runs. Mark McGwire has 34 round trippers. Jimmy Fox far back in second place. Oakland 28. Those are the new Bash brothers. Canseco plays for the Tampa Legends, if you must know. Rocky Culavito with 22 home runs for third. RBIs, we have Jimmy Fox at 77, Mark McGwire 69, Jim Rice of the Bo Sox with 66. So Jimmy Fox is in the top three in the three major Triple Crown categories, third, second, and first. So Jimmy Fox to me is like the big boy. Stolen bases, Robbie Alomar of the 93 Blue Jays, Ty Cobb of the Tigers Legends, and Ichiro of the Seattle Legends, all at 30. OPS on baseball slugging, Jimmy Fox number one, Mark McGwire number two, George Brett of the Royals is number three. Better wins above replacement, Jimmy Fox 4.7, George Brett 4.0, Robbie Alomar of the Blue Jay Legends 3.8. Hitting streak, George Brett still the longest in the American League with 22, Mitch Moreland 21, Jimmy Collins 20. Earned average, Gaylord Perry 1.92 of the Cleveland Legends. Sakati of the 1917 White Sox, despite the fact they're really bad, 2.26. He's second in ERA. Jim Bunning's third at 2.27. Wins, Roy Halladay with 13 for the Blue Jay Legends, Jim Bunning 11, Kim Felix 11. Randy Johnson strikeouts 125. He's ahead of Johan Santana and Scott Kazmir. Saves, Wilhelm with 25 saves, Betancourt 23 for Cleveland Legends, and Sasaki 22 for Seattle. Wins above replacements by a pitcher, Gaylord Perry with 3.8, Max Scherzer 3.7, Bert Bylevin 3.6. Jim Bunning's got 10 straight wins for the Tigers Legends. I apologize, the vacuum cleaner, someone's vacuuming my house. Regardless, the National League, Billy Hamilton of the Philly Legends with a 363 average. Rogers Hornsby second for the Cardinals 353. Anthony Rendon of the 2019 Nats third at 348. Home runs, Lamb and Sammy Sosa 26 for the Cubs Legends. Joe Adcock for the Braves Legends at 25. Ted Kluszewski 22 for the Reds. RBI, Sosa with 80. Kluszewski with 68. Todd Helton third with 67. So Sosa is in two of the three, top three in two of the three Triple Crown categories, so it's Clue. But Sosa leads in home runs and RBIs. But, batting average, not there. Stolen bases, Johnny Evers of the 1906 Cubs with 45. Willie Jabars of the 07 Rockies with 38. And Tim Raines with 34. OPS, Lamb and Sammy with 1.085. Anthony Rendon of the 2019 Nats 1.052. And Hack Wilson 1.035. Batter wins above replacement, Willie Mays of the Giants Legends 4.2. Anthony Rendon of the 2019 Nats 4.0. Lamb and Sammy 3.9. Hitting streak, Hack Wilson the best, 18. Eric Davis and Woody English, 17. So they can't keep him that. Run average, Levon Hernandez of the 97 Marlins, 209, despite the fact they're not doing so well. Standings, Mordecai Three Finger Brown, 234 for the 06 Cubs. And Babe Adams, 2.53. Wins, Beckett, Mikra, and Dazzy Fans with 11. Pedro Martinez, 118 strikeouts. Chris Schilling, 109. Bob Gibson, 103 for strikeouts. Saves, Mitch Williams, 23. Eric Gagne, 21. John Wendland, 19. Wins above replacements, Pedro Martinez, 3.8. Brandon Webb, 3.4. Cam Hitz, 3.0. And the win streak, Adams and Negro both with 10 games. Let's take a look. Now let's take a look at expanded standings here. The Red Sox Legends are first in their division at 48-24. The Yankees are only one back. The Orioles Legends are 9 back. In that way, over Red Sox, 2020 Rays, and 93 Blue Jays bring up the rear. AL Central, the White Sox Legends lead 2 over Cleveland, Kansas City by 10. 84 Tigers, 17 White Sox, and 91 Twins bring up the rear. AL West, Seattle leads Oakland by just 1 game. The 70 Orioles are third at 42-30, pretty good. The Angels Legends are 38-34, they're 15 back. The 2011 Rangers and 2017 Astros bring up the rear. AL North, the Tigers lead the Blue Jays by 4, the Twins by 13.5. 2001 Mariners, the 27 Yankees, and 1920 Cleveland all tied with 25 wins. All tied. AL South, Texas lead and Tampa are tied. And all that. The Astros Legends are 36 and 36, so they're 8 back. 02 Angels, 29 A's, and 85 Royals bring up the rear. AL East, well, let's look at the Pythagorean. The Pythagorean, the Yankees have the biggest minus 3, so they're supposed to win 50 games, but they've only won 47. The 84 Tigers portrayed to win 21 games, should be winning 21 games, but they've won 27, so they have a big +6. Biggest difference in the Central. Big AL West. The 70 Orioles, they think should win 39 games, but they've won 42. The AL North, the biggest thing, the Twins. They said the Twins should have 43 wins, but they have 37. In the AL South, the biggest Pythagorean theorem. Well, 2 Angels should be down at 24 wins, and the 29 A's at 21, but they've done better than normal, especially the 2 Angels +8. NL East, the Phillies lead the Braves by 2 and the Mets by 4. 80 Phillies, 97 Marlins, 2019 Nats bring up the rear. Phillies have the best Pythagorean thing. They should have 44 wins, but they're 4 above projected. NL Central, Pittsburgh and Cincy are tied with the Cubs Legends 36 and 36. The 60 Pirates, 64 Cardinals, and the 82 Brewers are right there. Biggest Pythagorean. Pittsburgh, people are shocked they should win 49 games. The Cubs should have 42 wins, but they were bad. Well, Lee Smith, if you look at his record, that's why. The NL West, the Dodgers lead the Giants by 2, and the 1906 Cubs are third, 13 backs, 8 games above 500. Arizona's only 2 games above 500. 07 Rockies and 54 Giants are there. Big Pythagorean. People are shocked that the Dodgers, Giants, and the 07 Rockies have more wins than they should. The NL North, Washington leads Milwaukee by 2. The 86 Mets are third with 6 back. The 55 Dodgers are ahead of the Rockies Legends, who are 2 games below 500. And the 75 Reds have 30 wins too. Biggest thing is the 86 Mets. They say it should be 500, but no, they're at 40. NL South, the Marlins lead the Padres by 1 and the Cardinals by 3. 98 Padres, 57 Braves, 01 Diamondbacks on the other end. Very bad. Well, there are people saying the Cardinals should have 49 wins by now and be leading the South, but they are 5 back. We look at the wild cards. As of right now, Seattle, Detroit, Chicago, Boston, Texas, the winners of their division would move on 1 to 5. Seattle would be 1, Detroit 2, Chicago 3, Boston 4, Texas 5. Boston would play Texas. Oakland 5 games up on the wild card spot. Cleveland, Toronto, and Yankees are all there. Yeah, no, they're not tied for the division. I know Texas and Tampa are tied for the division. Tampa would not make the wild card. They're 3 back. So yeah, Cleveland, Toronto, and the Yankees would be all fighting tooth and freaking nail for the 2 wild cards. So Oakland would play Chicago, Cleveland would play Detroit, and Toronto would play Seattle. As of right now. The 70 Orioles are at 42 wins. They're ahead of Baltimore, Kansas City, Anaheim, Minnesota, Houston, among others. So that's pretty good. They're only 5 back in the wild card hunt. The NL wild card, Dodgers, Phillies, Marlins, Nats, Pirates would lead. So the Dodgers would be the 1 seed, Philly would be 2, Marlins 3, Nationals 4, Pirates 5. So it would be Pittsburgh, Washington. San Francisco, number 6 at 51 wins. They would be playing the Marlins. Atlanta and San Diego, both at 46 wins. They would be the 2 wild cards. Atlanta would play Philly, and San Diego would play LA if everything starts. The 86 Mets are the top seasonal team at 40 wins. They're ahead of Arizona, the Cubs, and the Rockies. At the bottom, the my Blue Jay icon's 93. While the 82 Brewers have won 16 games, the 93 Blue Jays are second with 20 losses, 20, and the 2001 Diamondbacks are at the third worst at 21. But hey, you know what? Whatever explains your vote. By sub-league, the Mariners and Dodgers technically lead their league. They both have 53 wins. Oakland's second. Yeah, Oakland and San Francisco have the second best marks in the American and National League, respectively. But they're not in first place in their division. Seattle is in the ahead of Oakland, and the Giants behind the Dodgers. Yeah, the Giants are 3 games above Philly for second. A's only 1 game below Detroit. So the 70 Orioles are 11th. Pretty good. 11th out of 30. Miguel in the National League, the 86 Mets. So that's 4, 8, 12, 13. So that's not bad. So let's take a look at the two top teams in the like Seattle and Los Angeles. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's meet the team. Top players are Ken Griffey Jr., A-Rod, and Edgar Martinez. So yeah, Ken Griffey played all his career with Seattle. He was a star for Seattle and then left in a trade to Cincinnati because he wanted to be closer to home because he grew up in the Cincinnati area because Ken Griffey Sr. played for the Reds for many years. And then he went to, I believe, the White Sox and who else? I can't remember. But anyway, A Rod, he was great for Seattle, great shortstop. And then Texas broke the bank, gave him a $254 million contract, which he took the money and run. And the funny thing was, A Rod, the year after he left, the Mariners won 116 games in real life. So they didn't need A Rod. Edgar Martinez, third baseman, Mr. Designated Hitter, the greatest designated hitter of all time, other than Big Pape. Um, so anyway, team position. If you look at it, you got Jose Lopez, Julio Cruz, and Jesse Betancourt as prospects, and all discolored. I think. Yeah, I think. Yeah, Julio Cruz should change his color. Jose Lopez. What color is that? Caucasian. There's Hispanic. Jose Lopez and Betancourt should be changing his. I'll put him African or black. Yamaguchi is the owner. Team position ranking: A Rod's the top ranked shortstop. Edgar Martinez the third baseman, and Ken Griffey third at center field. JJ Putz the fourth best reliever, top pitcher of the OSA ranking. Rello Banyas, who is 43rd. Low, very low. And so the Mariners are tops in their division and all that. They have Ichiro, Boone, A-Rod, Griffey, Edgar, Phelps, Buhner, Ibanez, and Wilson at the positions. Other members of the active roster here with Buhner, Jay Buhner, Mike Cameron, Bruce Bochy, Carlos Guillen, Omar Frescal, not in the main lineup. Harold Reynolds, Alvin Davis, Tino Martinez, Kenji Jojima, and then the relief pitching: Sasaki, Artsma, Coldale, Charlton, Garcia, Hanson, Nelson, Putz, and the big five pitching: King Felix, Iwakuma, Reddy Johnson, Mark Langston, and Jimmy Moyer. See here, Felix 11-1, Iwakuma 7-2, Randy 11-4, Langston 7-2, and Jimmy Moyer 8-4. Serve roster, they've done well. Dave Henderson is actively trying to get in. Humanistic Betancourt, Joey Cora, Julio Cruz, Richie Sexton, Arthur Rhodes, Tom Williamson, Bill Swift. The injured list: Dave Val has post-concussion syndrome. He is practically out till the next year. So Dave Val, he played 7 games. He had 3 home runs, 7 RBIs. I think he was the second best, wasn't he? Yeah, I think Val was the backup to Dan Wilson, but now Georgia Val will have to be the backup. Incoming free agents. There are no free agents for the Mariners Legends team. We got some wide range of ages in like 32 and 29 and all that. Yeah, Jojima has played 20 games. Dan Wilson's played 55. And all that. The pitching looking pretty impressive. And the LA Dodgers Legends. Take a look at them. Meet the team. Their top players: Duke Snider, center fielder, one of the best center fielders around in the 1950s. Remember, the Dodgers include the Brooklyn Dodgers legends. The Brooklyn / LA, it's always Willie, Mickey, and the Duke. Well, Duke Snider one of the 50s center fielders to transcend baseball. Jackie Robinson, the first black player in MLB history, broke barriers and broke new grounds and helped the Dodgers become respectable. And Babe Herman, star of the 1920s, if memory serves me right. He was a pretty good hitter. Anyway, regardless of that, um, Irvin Johnson, the team owner, well, that's magic. I think Tommy Davis is black. Yeah, Tommy Davis is black. Oops, I African. Sorry about that. So Tommy Davis. There, Adrian Beltre also is a prospect who's black. Pete Reiser, he had a good career, but then he slammed his head too many times against the outfield wall, ruined him and all that. Team position rankings within the league. Eric Gagne, second best closer by OSA. Jackie Robinson, fourth best second baseman. Duke Snyder, fourth best center field. Their weakness, Kenley Jansen, their best relief pitcher, 39th. Home page. Well, the big roster: Jackie Robinson at second, Matt Kemp at left, Babe Herman right field, Duke Snyder, Steve Garvey, Gil Hodges, Pedro Guerrero, Ray Campanella, and Pee Wee Reese. A mixture of Brooklyn and LA legends. The rotation right now: Koufax, Nomo, Kershaw, Valenzuela, and Vance. All pretty good. Kershaw's undefeated, and Vance has 11 wins, and he's the number 5 guy. Decent pitching and all that. Organization. See that Carlo Ferrolo and Reggie Smith being the backups. Beltre being a backup to Pedro Guerrero, Ron Say, David Lopes, Jackie Robinson, Jack Fournier, Gil Hodges back there, Campanella, Martin, and Sosha. Trying to do a 3-horse race for catcher. And LA does not have Bill Russell, not the Boston Celtic legend, but the hitter. 4 to 5 months. He is out primarily for the year. He was playing 43 games at shortstop. So he was the guy at shortstop for the team. They have one shortstop. That's Pee Wee Reese, who has had to come in and play shortstop. So Russell out with a broken kneecap. That will hurt every freaking time. So anyway, we showed you the 2 best teams around. Let's just sorry, what am I? Okay, so let's just finish today. Any news? The case of the missing stars batting gloves. Harold Reynolds losing his batting gloves. Oh, that he's missing some batting gloves, but he only has 30 at bats. But also setback. Fan voting. AL catchers Pudge Rodriguez of Texas. John Order of the 93 Blue Jays, number 1 at first base. Second base, Craig Biggio of the Astros. Third base, Jimmy Fox of the A's. Shortstop, Carlos Correa of the 2017 Astros. Left field, Babe Ruth of the Yankees. Center field, Trish Speaker of the 1920 Tribe. Schuler Jackson, right field, White Sox. Designated hitter, Mark McGwire. Starting pitcher, Gaylord Perry leads that. Reliever, Dennis Eckersley leads that. National League All-Star voting. Roy Campanella of the Dodgers Legends, number 1. Ted Kluszewski of the Reds Legends at first base. Roger Hornsby of the Cardinals at second. Anthony Rendon of the 19 Nats at third. Shortstop, Robin Young of the 82 Brewers. Matt Kemp of the Dodgers in left. Billy Hamilton of the Phillies in center. Slam and Sammy Sosa right field for the Cubs. Designated hitter, Johnny Mize. Pitcher, Max Scherzer. The 2019 Nats are filling up those ballot boxes and all that. Trevor Rosenthal is the top reliever. Yeah, what is with the 2019 Nats and stuffing those ballot boxes? They're not really that good. They're just weird. But regardless of that, that's all for today. And that's all for today. Anyway, I'm Jeff Down to do.